Hello, friends. Good day to you. Today, we are going to talk about the next chapter of this particular format that we have created, the GRN detail. So, in that GRN detail, I have done some modifications here, the supplier code and the supplier have been added here because I just need to get the supplier's discount rates and the other criterias, and we should know to which supplier we need to do the payments. So prior doing the formulas and everything, I'm humbly requesting you to subscribe to my channel. Uh, we will start with our formulas. So I'm just going to match the supplier code. So from the to match the supplier code, if I go to the product creation sheet, you can see from the SK level I have added here which supplier is supplying those particular items in here. So I will show you how to tag these suppliers into those particular SKUs. So I will go with the XLOOKUP formula equal XLOOKUP, open the bracket. I'm going for the SKU, comma, and I will go for the product creation sheet. From the product creation sheet, the SKU, I'm selecting the SKU, the master data, comma, and the supplier code, comma. If the data is not available, I will go with the blank. I will close the bracket. So you can see the supplier code is showing in here. I will take to the middle alignment so then it's easy for you to understand this. I wrap the text so I can take this into the middle. So then I need to get the supplier name. So for that I will do the same thing, XLOOKUP. You can select these two criteria. You can either select the SKU or you can select the supply code, because since we have get got the supplier code through the SKU, so we can go with the supplier code. So I will be selecting I will be getting the supplier name from here from the suppliers list. So from XLOOKUP function, I will go with the supplier code, comma, then the suppliers list, supplier code. I'm selecting that's the master data for me now. So then press a comma, supplier name, comma. If the data is not available, I will go with the blank. Then you can see according to the supplier code, you got the supplier name. So if you check the same SKU in this product creation sheet, that's 001. I think we have got. Yes, we will filter this and see is this the right product. So beverages, and you can see yes, that's the same supplier we have taken into that particular cell. Then I just need to match the particular supplier's discount rate. So for that, I'm using the same formula equal XLOOKUP with the supplier code, suppliers list. I'm going to get the suppliers discount, comma, with double inverted commas. You can see according to that what is the suppliers discount he has given for this gross value. So I'm just going to take the net value here equal from the gross value. I'm multiplying 1 means 100%, 100% minus suppliers discount. So my 10,125 is my 100% value. Supplier has given 4% discount. So according to that, 96% from the total value will be my net value. So I'm going to get the net value in here. So you can see it's 9,770 rupees and 63 cents. I just need to pay to the supplier. Now you can see again we got the values in here. So I'm going to remove it through if error formula. If error, opening the bracket. At the end of the formula, I will use the comma with the blank and I will close the bracket. You can see got disappeared. Now I'm going to get the credit period here. As I showed you earlier, from the suppliers list, you can see according to that particular supplier, what is the credit period. So I'm going to get that data to here, equal X lookup, opening the bracket, supplier code, comma, going with the suppliers list, supplier code, comma, select the credit period, and then the blank. Then you can see, according to that, this supplier is expecting his payment after 30 days from the delivery. So that is his expectation. So in here, we can give the indication when do you need to give the supplier's payment. So for that, I'm just using a simple formula, sum formula actually. I'm going with the GRN date plus this state 30 days credit period. You can see in here, 31st July, you need to make the payment for that particular supplier. So I'm using the if error formula to take these error values out, comma, blank, and you can see it's already disappeared, the values. So I just need to see, according to the requirement of this, how many days do I have to pay to this supplier. So let's say, because because currently we are in August. So I'm going to so if I assume today's date is 20th July 2023, then when do we need to, how many days we have to pay for the supply? How are we going to calculate that? I'm using a new formulas for that. Equal dated if, opening bracket, my date means the my today's date, comma, when do I need to settle this supplier's payment, comma, D for days, and I will close the bracket. You can see you have another 11 days to settle your payments to the supplier. So I will go for if error formula in here because I got some values in here. Closing the bracket with the blank, you can see 11 days. I am having 11 days to pay to that particular supplier. So payment status also you can define like if it is pending or paid or whatever with the drop down list. So if I show you in here, I have made some drop down list in here. Uh, you can add that into this table. Let's say equal. I will go for the data validation. From that data validation, I'm going to get the list source. From the source, I'm going to get the data from sheet 2. Within the sheet 2, I will select my range and then I will press OK. Then you can see, according to that, the payment will be pending. If not, you can get the if formula in here. If this value is greater than 0, your payment will be pending. If not, I will get the value as blank.